Greetings everyone! It has been a while since I did an era review for Olivia Rodrigo, but we are back. She recently released a new album titled You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love, which feels like Lana Del Rey is about to jump scare. The many Livies were shocked to see her break the four-letter rule on her albums. Produced alongside 𝕬𝕒 the whole album is a confessional journey from love to heartbreak. It is much exciting that we finally have acquired a quote-unquote love album from her. Hopefully we are not crushed by this one. With 13 tracks in, let Olivia Rodrigo tell us something honest. I dropped it. Drop Dead is the heavenly intro to the album. It is the start of it all, the meeting of this person at the bar and keeping the conversation going, signifying that a kiss will make her drop dead. Obviously, she is so in love whilst complimenting. You're so pretty boy, I'm paranoid, I made you up. The production emanates the feeling of love at first sight. As a blissful experience, those strings combining with other soft rock elements feel like you are on cloud 9. Her voice are so channeling in the track. Layers and harmonies elevate the romance into angelic ascension. Drop Dead is such a gorgeous opener and pictures loving a person in a Pisces way. As a Pisces, I felt spiritually connected with this one. Any stupid song could ever say I'm a heart made of wax. Stupid Song is a treat. Continuing with Drop Dead, she expresses love for the person a million times more, that it is beyond any stupid song she sang. It is like shouting I love you in an open cliff. If there's a God, he's the bond that's between us two. So the instrumentals are gradually increasing and possibly the highlight on the track. It evokes the feeling of running away so far as the song progresses. The vocals are undeniable as well, and I am surprised. The melody is such a creative masterpiece that I find it quite impressive to pull off. Olivia has made a track too, which I absolutely enjoyed. The intense feelings of the song and progression is insane and delightful. Baby boy, honeybee. Let us slow down with a bit with Honeybee. The track is just the sweetest version of Stupid Song. In here, she is vulnerable and presents her honest, pure love for this person, hoping it never lasts. I love you, baby, I promise. It starts out in piano format and then it gradually adds strings to the mix. The instrumental quality is so amazing and romantically inclined. Vocally, it is her most emotional so far. I love the melody and the background vocals of Conan Gray mesmerizes the listening experience. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. In its purest form, Honeybee is the loveliest love song of Olivia Rodrigo. What I love about it is its authentic energy, just pulling the heartstrings of adorableness. Maggots for Brains is another favorite. She essentially describes herself as a zombie and sort of misses her lover when they are away. The metaphors of some of these of the unnerving sense of dependency is a cool way to lay it out. Instrumentally, one of my favorites, the guitar progression is magnetic, the boppy sensation and the need to dance embeds on the track alone. Her vocals are great and capture the catchy factors, especially the bridge. I love that specific part so much. Maggots for Brains is both a special and catchy track. The song itself is infectious, almost as if you are zombie hooked onto listening to it. You plus me equals heart is an interesting title. The concept is the fusing together with your lover. Other lyrics pretty much describe the things they do together as a couple and the relations with their friends. The production is solidified summer rock pop perfect for beach, presents a youthful display of how love forms. Her vocals are nice to deliver her romantic expressions. Another track which I love the bridge part the most. This is a cute little pop and just another glimpse on the love of the two. I think young love is what I would describe it as. My Way is unexpected. We have so much love songs and then My Way is the stop sign. It is about another girl who tries to steal her lover from her, telling her to back off from someone who is already in a relationship. It's getting too late, embarrassingly. This is the most aggressive yet maintained type of track in the album. The lead synth is killing me. Why does it remind me of a 2000s kids show for some reason? Either way, the production slaps. Vocally the same as the last few tracks. It impresses based on the catchy factor of the lyrics. That's it, I win! That's it, I win! I do think the song is great, however, I feel caught off guard. I have seen her done this type of rock pace tracks. It is her forte. Maybe I am preferring to listen to other ones of her venturing out, like the previous tracks. Purple is an underrated gem. This is the final track of the Girls So In Love section of the album. Expresses the amount of nostalgia from this love and how the moments seem to affect her worldview and aura, painting her as blue and him red to have this purple haze of love. Starts off subtle and slow. It picks up, but there is kind of this sense of dread lurking in. Her voice and cadence really are the stars on this one. How do you make a love song so filled with darkness at the chorus and by the end? Melt with you till I just feel sad. Purple is the middle ground to where the love slows down and fades. As a transitional track, this speaks wonders to my soul. The very first of the sad section of the record, the cure is realizing the antidote you seek was not the cure, as an impending metaphor for the relationship, which was not the healthy one to concur. Feeling so alone, might as well be on the moon. The touch of acoustic really plays into the role and the shift of energy. The guitar adds to the drama, and as always, the gradual finish at the end. Chorus is my favorite part of the song. It is so heartbreaking. I find it incredible how Olivia can create the sounds, even with a variety of emotions. For me, The Cure is one of the songs which I replay wholeheartedly. She nailed it with this one in particular. Begged is another heartbreaking continuation. It acknowledges how she needs to beg her partner to get the bare minimum of care in this relationship. The lyrics are raw and in-your-face type of hurt. Overwhelmed, I'm underfed. The production of this one is minimal with just the guitar. It enhances the atmosphere to convey the message. Waiting on my luck to change. The star element is obviously her vocals paired with those sickening harmonies. Those layered harmonies and melodies will kill you. I think Begged is such a great track to follow up. It notices the lacks of the relationship in a mature way. I think you what's wrong with me. The track features Robert Smith from the band The Cure and the first Olivia Rodrigo collaboration. This is the realization maybe the other person is the cause of her detrimental state. The production has a sort of slow tempo rock feel with sad undertones. Together they sang with their expressive sadness for their heartbreak in a way of synchronization. This might be my least favorite actually. I think I am so jarred by Olivia having a feature, so that's maybe a me problem. The song did not really connect with me that much as well. You loved me less. Less is the final nail in the coffin. The entirety of the track is absolutely the heartbreak itself and the breaking point. Wishing her lover would love her less, and the moments that they experience were hurtful to remember.
Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow.
One of the most stripped back in production, similar to 𝕬𝕤𝕒, it parallels the aforementioned track, which is heartbreaking to notice. Her vocals are really great, especially in the chorus. The way she enunciates and feels the emotions are so raw and determined.
I think this is the end.
In the flow of the album, the track itself is the fatal blow for the relationship delivered to the audience spectacularly. In my personal taste, this is one of my least replayed, but I appreciate it story-wise. Expectations is a wild 180. It is the manic episode of after the breakup and setting standards for your future love life. It is quite comical when it gets to it, and after less, it is whiplash.
I thought that he was perfect, and now his numbers blow.
The production of the track is unexpected. It is so 80s. The synthesizers are working overtime and a shift onto the energy from the sad songs. Her vocals are so great in rhythmic deliveries. The bridge with 𝕬𝕒 is so fun to sing along to. I did not expect it, but I loved how expectations follow through. It is similar to My Way and Oddballs, but this one I prefer.
Cigarette smoke.
Cigarette Smoke is the final track off the album. It is parallel to Purple, but the cigarette smoke represents those nostalgic memories going dark due to the heartbreak. I like how it calls back to both 𝕬𝕤𝕒 and Begged in a verse.
It's better than begging for you to stand up for me, 𝕬𝕤𝕒.
The production is melancholic with the same progression as Drop Dead, yet slower in execution.
So the memories turned on.
Her vocals on this one are so astonishing. She sang the bridge with so much style and emotion. I am Drop Dead. Dare I say, this is the best closer in all her albums. I have yet to review Guts, but I had to see it. The outro of the song is where I felt the most of, and it is bittersweetly ended. Well, that is all for the album. When I listened to the record, I really wanted to get everything done for a tribute to it. I spent so much of my time to create animated fan arts as appreciation. The bottom line is the album is such a great and refreshing experience. I cannot get enough of it, and one of her palatable yet experimental works. The lyrical content can possibly be explained divided to this format. There is this pure love at first sight, the obsessions corner, the wrongs of the relationship, and the breaking point. In short terms, this is an album where she tells a cohesive story, well organized indeed. The parallels are actually my favorite. For example, Purple Cigarette Smoke, 𝕬𝕤𝕒 Less, Drop Dead The Cure. The production grants the dreamy pop and rock elements to a T. I love the blending to create an atmospheric and romantic record. They took the time and made a sound recognizable, experimental, and refreshing for Olivia. I love her vocals in the whole record. It is so dynamic in range and emotions. The deliveries, harmonies, and especially the layers are ethereal to portray. How many times I could say I love this album. I only reviewed Sour so far. I have yet to review Guts, but I can see the absolute improvement from her lyrics, production, and narrative singing. For that, here is my personal ranking and overall rating for You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love.
Went to the doctor and she said I was fine, but every minute you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. You keep calling but you never get the message. Memories go dark. I know everybody changes, but I hope that we will too long.
for the music videos in this era, we start off with Drop Dead at the bar in a purple haze. She converses with the person and transports her into the Palace of Versailles in a dreamlike state. She is running around and prancing with her headphones on. The visual gasm of the whole video is just so aesthetically pleasing. It reminds me of the film Marie Antoinette by Sofia Coppola. I love the aesthetics and grainy effect added. And Olivia, she is just feeling so romantic. The vibes are ethereal and dreamy. Let me tell you how this is her best one. The Cure features Olivia as a nurse finding an antidote. She tries and tries, but the hearts she is experimenting on keeps stopping. The nurses around show these men having difficult symptoms as well. While sewing records, she pricked her finger and starts bleeding or unraveling. They then transport her to the operating room as her blood is the cure for the once deceased hearts. In the end, it is just a play doll house with the real Olivia stomping on it. The amount of creative liberty to formulate this video is so mesmerizing. Stop motion animators are also skilled and patient to get this evolved masterpiece. It is absolutely my favorite video so far. Stupid Song is sort of a compilation. We see Olivia walking down the streets, and she is then accompanied by ballerinas in pink dresses. She seems pretty sad as these ballerinas are circling around her. She is also in a convenience store with a ton of feline friends. When she got to the park, the girls gone wild as it rains outside, symbolizing the chaotic infatuation. She snaps back into the real thing at the end with just fantasy lurking on her mind. Overall, a jumbled yet cinematically great video. The videos of the era feel very aesthetically pleasing and undeniably effective to convey the emotions. The recurring color of pink ties into the marketing and solidifying the era identity. They sort of went with different creative decisions to portray the essence of the album's main themes of love and heartbreak. It is also more credible that Olivia is commissioning real artists to create these artistic visions as well as her lyric videos. With that, I really appreciate how the era is formulated with such compassion and care. Now let us get onto the aesthetics. Probably my favorite album cover from her. She is up in the sky, swinging around with joy without a care. She's floating freely in the air, and there are elements on which I am fond of. The lighting says it all. The upper part of the glow to see the pink dress is her falling in love, while the shadow casting on her face is the sadness creeping in the love. It's not what it seemed type of meaning. The combinations of the pink and blue blend into purple, so there's a secret purple on this. The charmingness of the whole concept is unmatched, and the album cover portrays it quite clearly. There are many styles of the era presenting Olivia in a feminine and delicate way. A lot of emphasis to soft fabrics and natural silhouettes with comfortability and style to prioritize. We have so many pink dresses, floral patterns, Mary Janes, and fur. Her whole look, from her makeup to her hairstyle, presents soft and natural energy. The eyeliner and the blush are intended staples utilized. I cannot say enough I love the visual identity of the era. It is because I'm in my romantic phase right now, so normally I gravitated towards it. Now here are my top 5 outfits to show you. I wish we got more of this in the Drop Dead music video, but it is the white dress at the start. She is sort of emulating 60s with some interesting designs on their sleeves and skirt. It is worn by Jane Birkin. I absolutely love how dressed to go out in this type of ensemble. This like soft fabric sheer dress when she lays down in a field of pink flowers is such a gorgeous take. Again, it reminded me of Marie Antoinette in a way of Rococo fashion inspired in its cottagecore era. Perfect for a picnic and evokes pure elegance. Her 23rd birthday features her in a bright dazzling dress paired with pink heels. She has either a pink fur or leather jacket as an accessory, with the latter half I am indeed a fan of. I'm also loving the tiara. It is such a nice touch to an enchanted princess look. The Cure nurse outfit is such a moment in Olivia Rodrigo history actually. I just love how it fits and the color really brightens up the whole ensemble for me. The cap and the badge are great accessories. With the red lip, it is so phenomenal and a huge era staple. Definitely love the softness and sadness looming on it. The iconic nature of the album cover outfit is unmatched, honestly. The dress with the white Peter Pan colors screams so vintage and so natural looking. I love the inclusion of the socks and the black vibrant Mary Janes. The whole outfit is engraved as the natural identity of the era itself. So romantic and full of life. So what do I think of this era? A phenomenal project engraving an honest and mature storyline of love. It is a collection for the hopeless romantics to eat up. Lyrics portray love with some anxious feelings. Then it transitions into the most devastating words of heartbreak. Production is venturing out to soft, dreamy rock, pop, and 80s synth heaven. It is a mash of genres to create an established atmosphere. Her vocals delivered with amazing harmonies and melodies. The magic lies in the catchiness, relatability, and power of emotion. Plus the inclusion of background vocals such as the choirs and layered vocals. The girl so in love wears a lot of pink, not on Wednesdays but every day. So much so it maybe reminds her of the pain of the past, but she wears it with pride. Definitely love this album, and if you want more Olivia Rodrigo, check out my super old review of Sour. It is kind of dated, but I feel nostalgia towards it. What are your thoughts on this album? Make sure to leave a comment to maybe your favorite tracks or your overall feelings on the project itself. Like and subscribe for more era reviews, and I will see you on the next one. The next one is quite a stunner as well. Thank you for watching and have a heart of a day.
The dance floor is not just a place, it's a threshold.
One step away.